In this video, I'm going to be talking about my first impressions of each of the 8 new weapon types added in the Elden Ring DLC. Who asked? Thanks for asking. Nobody. I just have thoughts and I feel like I need to get them out. I'm also going to rank them from my least favorite to my favorites, so it's important to note that I only have access to the base versions as well as 1 or 2 unique variants, so there could be versions later in the DLC that change my mind on some of these. For starters, I'm not a big fan of the great katanas. They're slow, they're clunky, their power stance animation is exactly the same as katanas, just slower. I can imagine a charged attack build that can make them good, but otherwise I don't see much use in them. The base Ash of War is very lackluster and hard to pull off. Ultimately, I just do not like these weapons. There's a unique version you can get in the first area of the DLC that supposedly deals extra damage to dragons, but I haven't noticed a major difference. The Ash of War, even with Shard of Alexander, just does not feel like it packs any more of a punch than any regular Ash of War. But hey, maybe I'm just not building it right. The unique variant at plus 10 scales with strength and dex equally, so maybe me running a full dex build just isn't doing much with it. I don't really have much to say about the Beast Claws besides the fact that I am moderately underwhelmed by them. They could have made these a unique variant of the regular claw weapons in the base game, and the result would have been the same. I do imagine that they're good in PvP, especially the Ash of War on the base one. They do bleed build up by default, so that could be a plus. The Smith script, otherwise known as the throwing weapons, I haven't done a lot of testing with. The throwing blades seem to be pretty fun. They do proc Wingsword Insignia and Millicent's Prosthesis pretty well. I could imagine a bleed build around those ones. But the weapon showcase before the DLC released showed that you could also have javelins, throwing axes, and hammers. So I can imagine there being some fun builds around them. I'm particularly excited to find the hammer so I can put a thunder affinity on it and roleplay as Thor. Thrusting shields are in the middle of this list because I honestly don't know how to feel about them. They work excellently as shields. While it's in your offhand being used as a shield, you can use its Ash of War to make a 3 attacks, and it doesn't cost any FP, so there's a plus to that. When you're wielding it in 2 hands using it as a weapon, you don't get access to the Ash of War, but when you're light attacking and heavy attacking and all that, you can block at the same time as you're attacking, which is a very interesting little thing that I would have to do a whole playthrough with in order to kind of see if they're any good or not. Backhand blades add an extra level of badassery without making the game feel too anime, kind of like how all of those moveset mods you can find on Nexus. The running light attack allows you to do this quick little quick stab and then continue sprinting as if you didn't do anything. Very Assassin's Creed-like. And the Ash of War on the base set, the blind spot, completely ignores enemy shields, so those pesky knights in their tower shields can quit messing with you. I would like to personally shake the hand of whoever designed the aromatics. They're not good by any means or like game breaking, but they are really good at clearing out large groups of enemies. And there is a unique variant that you can get in the first area of the DLC that does poison buildup, and the Ash of War allows you to set poison on yourself, so I can see great synergy with the Kindred of Raw Exaltation and the Mushroom Crown. The Light Greatsword is what I originally started the DLC using. They have a moveset that's a mix between Rapier and Broadsword. They attack very fast. I run a build that's high poise with Wingsword Insignia and Millicent's Prosthesis to tank through enemy attacks and just keep swinging, and as I keep swinging, my attacks get stronger and stronger. They're just a pretty fun weapon overall. The martial arts are by far my favorite weapon added in this DLC. There's only 2 of them in the entire DLC, so you don't really have much to work with, but they are still incredibly fun. There was a mini boss in a dungeon around the second area of the map that I just managed to stun lock by spamming the Ash of War, followed up by a charged heavy attack. These are just I have no words. Like, these are just incredibly fun to play around with. The moveset's cool. Running high poise with Millicent's prosthesis and Wingsword Insignia can do the same thing that I was doing with my light greatsword. These things are just incredibly fun, and I want to do an entire playthrough of the base game with them. And that covers all of them. I can't wait until somebody inevitably makes a mod that puts these in the base game so you don't have to go into New Game Plus to run entire playthroughs with these. With that being said, here's me completely dunking on Maladia with the new light greatsword.
You can still go, even when you feel slow, you can still go, even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. you know I'm addicted to you. And it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt, never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm, I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string, you don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings, you don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay